In this week's blog, I thought I'd show you how I use Google Calendar. And you'd go, well, why would I use Google Calendar? There's a number of reasons. First, it's free. It's also accessible from multiple places, so you can just go to a web page like I've got it here, which is google.com/calendar. But you can also set it up so it automatically syncs on your phone, your laptop, or your tablet. So the nice thing about it is you can access it from anywhere, and it's free. So if you've got a Google account, and you might have one for Gmail or Google Analytics, you've actually already got it, and you're probably just not using it. But it's an extremely powerful tool. Hold on. One of the other reasons that you should use a calendar is I always forget things, so I need to schedule, and they show that people that actually schedule their days and weeks and so forth are like 50% more productive. So you're just going to be a lot more productive if you schedule things in. So I'll show you how easy it is to create an appointment. If I go here, actually I've already created one, so I'll just delete that and create it again. So if I click here, and I'll just go test, appointment, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to add more detail. So I go edit events, it's called test appointment, can start at that time. If I wanted to, I could set it to repeat. I'll just show you what that looks like. So I could say repeat this monthly or weekly. So as an example, I've got a repeating task for my blog. So I don't have to do it, but it pops up and reminds me, and it says, hey, you've got to do this week's blog. So you can put it in there, and I'm saying, right, every 1 week, do it on a Tuesday, and it never ends. And we go, done. Now, if we were making an appointment to go and see a client, if we put in the address, and I'll just give Spinning Planet as an example, then this is going to be really clever. And what it's going to do is it's going to sync this appointment with my phone, because I've added Google Calendar onto my phone, and I'll just show you. So here's my upcoming appointments that are exactly the same as the web page you're looking at. But when the client appointment pops up on my phone, I can click on the address, and it automatically brings up Google Maps and shows me the directions to the place I'm going. I use that all the time, and it's so helpful. Down here, you can also schedule a video call with somebody. So if they use Google Hangouts or anything like that, it'll just pop up, and you can click, and it goes directly to the video conferencing facility, which again is free. You can also link up with other people's calendars. So me and Josh, because we're in the same business, we share our calendars. I can add stuff to his, he can add stuff to mine. We also have our general Spinning Planet calendar as well. But if I set it to mine, then I can also just tick down the bottom down here. Oh, it's already set. To pop up 10 minutes before the event. So if I forget that I've got the appointment, it's going to pop up on my phone and on my computer to remind me, which is really good. You can also add a description. So sometimes I'll just copy and paste what was in an email. So if while I'm traveling to an appointment, I can just refresh myself on what's going to be happening. And you can also add attachments. So that's really handy as well. If you want to add a PDF or a video or something, you can just add it as an attachment, and when you get to the appointment, you can either forward that to them or just access it on your phone or your laptop and show them directly. So as you can see, it's really powerful. On the right hand side over here, we can add people in just by their email address, and if they've got a Google account, it'll automatically add the event into their Google Calendar. If they've got Outlook, it'll allow them to just add it straight away into their Outlook, and if they don't, it'll just send them an email reminder. So I'll just click Save now, and there we go. It's gone and created that event. Now you can see I've got all these different colors over my screen, and that's because I'm using multiple calendars. So on the left-hand side here, we have the Spinning Planet Just General Calendar. If I only want to see those entries, I just click on that and go Display Only This Calendar. And we can see it's only those two there. You can see that this one's different, and it's got our icon there. And that's because that's a Google Hangout or video conference that we're having tomorrow night at the Palmerston North Linux users group. So we're going to have the meeting up here in our office, but we'll have a laptop going with a camera pointing at the group, and other people around New Zealand or around the world for that matter can just, if they can just click on that link and it'll take them straight into the Google Hangout, and they can interact by video or by typing messages. I do want to see these other calendars. So there's my personal one, there's Josh's one. You've also got these public calendars that you can add, and there's lots of different public calendars. Some are sports groups, some are pop stars. Here I've got the Palmerston North Linux Users Group. So that just means that I can see that stuff and whether it conflicts with any appointments that I've got in my calendar. There's also another nice little thing it's got here called Tasks. So I just use this like a jot pad. So I just write down anything that I need to remember, and it's sort of stuff that's just happening over the next few days, or I don't want to put into a document or something like that. And you can just go in and quickly write stuff. So I just made an example there, a blog, and I can go, hey there, and hey there some more. And it's just automatically saved it. So as you can see, Google Calendar, very powerful tool. It'll keep you totally organized, especially the recurring thing, and just being able to be reminded. It's an essential tool for any business person or anybody that just wants to stay organized. I might show a few other Google tools that I use later. That's if anybody's interested.